Well, we have no shower activity around our area. We have, of course, the cloud cover and the gusty wind. The gusty winds will be continuing to blow tomorrow, but you got to know which way the wind is blowing to know what the temperature is going to be. We'll talk about that in a moment. Again, in the Midwest, let me see. There's Texarkana, which is getting a big storm right now. There's Little Rock. They're getting pounded. Last night in this area, basically from Illinois down to Oklahoma, they got 36 reports of tornadoes. Of course, some of them had injuries, and over 200 reports of large hail. So it's a pretty intense spring storm that's affecting most of the country. For us, we still have the wind advisories up and down the crossroads, of course, up 59 toward Houston, all the way into Louisiana. So far, so good. If you're farther inland, San Antonio doesn't appear to have the winds that we're getting. But tonight, again, in this red, you have the severe possibility, or the possibility of getting severe thunderstorms and tornadoes out here currently, possibly in the Oklahoma area. So it's going to be a long night for them as well. And the bad news, it's probably going to be again tomorrow, third day in a row. So our winds definitely out of the south, rather gusty. Few clouds drifted overhead because of this little stationary front. There is slightly cooler air above this line today, but it's going to get even colder when this storm starts to roll out of the Rockies. You can see that behind it, the winds are going to be northerly. So that's why we actually expect a cold front here as we get into the weekend. Looking at the big picture, you can see the big stormy weather that's occurring in the Central Plains, and it's only going to continue because this low pardon me, as it moves into that area, is going to continue the severe weather. As a matter of fact, you can see here how we see the 30-mile-an-hour winds right about there. That's right now. Tomorrow, being Friday, the thunderstorm expanse goes from Texarkana through Dallas and then all the way out to the hill country and even Austin, San Antonio. So we're getting close to getting something around here tomorrow. And then on Saturday, that stuff moves through here and the bullseye moves over to Louisiana, and we'll get fewer and fewer showers moving out into our region. But we do have a chance of getting some of that around here. When, you may ask? I'm glad you did. We are looking for tomorrow to be rather warm, getting up to the mid-80s down in Port Lavaca, gusty with cloudy skies. Cuero getting up to 85 with very strong southerly winds, 20 to 30, maybe 35 miles an hour. And then there's a big change because on Saturday we've got this front that comes through in the middle of the day. The winds will turn around, and instead of being out of the southeast, they'll be out of the northwest, and it'll be rather gusty and cooler. Now, it's still windy, but the temperatures will be dropping on Saturday, topping out at only 67 as a high on Sunday. And then we actually have some quieter weather with sunny skies and fairly mild weather for the early part of next week, which will be nice. It'll feel, more like springtime around here rather than the dead of